Good morning people. So already been for a pretty long walk, which was quite good. What we're going to do today is going to run through a workout. Not sure what style workout we're going to do, probably just try and get a sweat on, and then we are going to hit up the supplement shop that we usually go to, pick out my 5 favourite protein bars just because I know that they have them, and then I'm going to run through what that consists of. Hopefully it gives you guys some ideas that you might want to try in the future. So I'm about to go and have breakfast, probably going to have 2 sachets of oats mixed with some protein powder and probably some dried fruit and some low calorie syrup. That is my staple go-to breakfast most mornings now, just because it's so simple and easy and filling. So for a couple of hours I won't need to eat much more. Finished making breakfast. I've brought it back up into my room because we're going to sit on my computer for a little bit whilst I'm eating it. As you saw, it takes literally 10 minutes at a max to make that. You can add anything into it, some Greek yogurt, we've got the protein powder, any dried fruit you want. You can even add some Nutella in, some, I don't know, other spreads that you might enjoy. We're going to sit down, finish this meal, and then get into the rest of the day. You can probably tell I am back in the car now, heading to my brother's house to sit down and watch the Chelsea game, which starts in about 10 minutes, so I'm probably going to miss some of that. But I'm just going to pop into the supplement shop, which you can see is just there. So we're going to run into there. I'm going to pick out my 5 favourite protein bars, which I'm pretty sure they have in stock. If not, we'll get them as we can, and then I'll pick them up from somewhere else. So we're back in the car, and this is what we've picked up in this bag. We've got a selection of different protein bars. So I'll show you the first one now, which I would suggest if you're trying to pick one up for a pretty reasonable price. I normally find them on offer, and it is a salted caramel fudge. Let me make sure that's the right way up. Salted caramel fudge PhD smart bar. Macros on this are pretty good. 20 grams of protein, 17 grams of carbs. It's great as an alternative for a snack, and possibly if you can't fit a meal in, it's high enough in calories just to keep you going. So that is the first one. Unfortunately, we weren't able to pick all 5 up. There is one that is eluding us, but I will try and pick it up. What is up people? So I've just got into my brother's flat, and I am on my 2nd favourite protein bar, which is normally a go-to. It's a little bit harder to find in England. It's not stored in like a Tesco's or your general supermarket. So if you do find it, I would suggest picking one up. They're never normally on offer, so unfortunately you will have to pay the £2, £2.50 price that they're normally at. But it is a Barbell caramel and cashew bar. Now Barbell do loads of different flavours, and I think I'm actually pronouncing that wrong. It's Bear Bells. If you can pick one of these up, I would definitely recommend it. The macros are fantastic. So once again, it's a pretty good snack, and if you're on the go, it can be a little bit of a meal replacement, but I wouldn't rely on it. So that is number 2. If you find it, make sure you pick one up, try it, and let me know what you think of it in the comment section. Back at the house, and we are on to our my third protein bar. These aren't in order. This time it's a peanut nutter grenade bar, as you can see there, if it focuses. There we are. So that is a fantastic bar, and they are normally on offer if you just want to pick one up. Same as all the protein bars, they are a fantastic snack, and I would definitely recommend maybe having one a day just to keep your protein levels high. I just find it a bit easier to eat these as opposed to a shake, which doesn't fill me up as much. These are much better, but obviously you have to take the fact that there is going to be more calories when you are eating protein bars, so probably best not to have too many. Good morning people. So we are now into the next day now. We've still got our 4th and 5th go-to protein bars that I would 100% recommend. We didn't end up training yesterday. We ended up doing quite a few walks. I think it was about 13 miles. Today I'll probably lay off the cardio, and I will just be getting a gym session in. I'm just gonna go and make myself some breakfast. Just finished having breakfast. I ended up eating a lot more than I thought I would, so I am gonna chill for probably about an hour before I get my session in. So We're going to sit down and watch some YouTube, and then we will get into our session. Just been out to McDonald's. I picked up a McFlurry. There we are, got a raspberry flake McFlurry, and also we're on to our fourth protein bar, which is a Fulfill chocolate orange protein bar. There we are. They do these in a 55 gram and a 40 gram size, so if you want a smaller snack, it is great to pick up the 40 gram one, and they are normally slightly cheaper. But that is our fourth protein bar. Just finished off the McFlurry. That took literally about 4 seconds. So now I'm gonna make a pre-workout drink, and then I'm gonna get into the workout. As we've now started taking pre-workout again, I am gonna try and dry scoop. I know it's not challenging really, but I never really do it, so we'll see how this goes. That didn't really go according to plan. It's probably best when you're putting your shake lid on to make sure it's actually screwed on. Split as such that I'm currently doing is mainly focusing on upper sessions with lower sessions. Just, it's a little bit less time consuming, and I can get some heavier lifts in.
Yeah, I've been running and running to keep it 100, it's all that I wanted. But lately I don't get the stomach. The higher the summit, the harder the plummet. They know me all over this planet. I'm just a man and I can't understand it. Proud that I win and I did it myself. Probably wouldn't if I got the help. Hearing subliminals all in myself. Feel like I'm breaking, I'm falling to hell. Told me I'm sick and I tell her, oh well. Rather be dead than to know that I failed. Live for the chase, life is a race. I'm out of space, let me get on my face. I got a taste, want the whole plate. Finna get laced if you step out of place. Like, first off, you don't run nothing. All talk and your team bluff it. My squad, we all dream crushing. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is us made for this. Paid for this, yeah, slave for this. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Down and I'ma get it right, get on sight like. Never really know when you're gonna go.
You just saw that was a pull-up variant that is really good. If you don't have a pull-up bar, and if you're not great at pull-ups, which I'm not, that is fantastic to help you get the technique right, and also just an alternative, or otherwise you just find yourself doing a lot of rows and you need to train your back in many different ways as opposed to just constantly rowing, which does help, but to get a well-rounded back, which I'm aiming for. Going now to prism push-ups. What I like to do is go 1 through to 10. Let me know if you try this out, how far you can get up the ladder, and if you can come all the way back down.
For this, yeah, slave for this. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Down and I'ma get it right, get on sight like.
So that is the prism push-ups done. We did manage to get all the way from 1 through to 10, which I'm genuinely quite surprised about, and they're a little bit easier than I expected. So yeah, like I say, try the little challenge out, see if you can get all the way from 1 to 10 and then back down to 1. Also, a little tip when you're doing these, as you are lifting your arms up to do the raises, you want to try and get the back of your hands to touch or as close to as possible. There's no point rushing through it just to get them done. You want to make sure that you're doing it correctly.
All talking, your team bluff it. My squad, we all dream crush it. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is us made for this. Paid for this, yeah, slave for this. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like.
So that is the workout complete. We finished off with some bicep curls and some tricep extensions. Now we're gonna go sit down, have some dinner, because I think we've earned it. So I'll catch you guys shortly. So what's up, we're back in my room now. It's not my last, it's definitely not my least favourite out of this list. It varies quite often. This is just definitely one that I would pick up, and it is a Grenade white chocolate salted peanut grenade bar. Really, really good. Grenade sort of changed the way they were doing their bars and made them all a little bit more soft. This, like I've said, leave a comment down below how you find them. If you guys have got any ideas of bars that I should try, possibly do some reviews on them, please also let me know in the comments. Make sure you smash that like button, you comment down below any suggestions, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.